Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for August 19th, 20th, and 21st, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We are ending Leo season, and we're right around the corner for Virgo season. Now, this is the introduction that will be seen on all of the videos. If you want to bypass the introduction, and I hope you'll watch it at least one time, then press the little timer down there, okay, the minute marker, and that will bypass for anybody that's cross-watching and just kind of interested in what other signs there are out there. Now, I am going to be using, for the main readings, I will be using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards, my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. We will go to my Emily Anderson Crystal deck, and I have included the Angels of Abundance by Doreen Virtue and Grant Virtue. Okay, so I've added that to our main readings for the weekend. Now, for this week, for the introduction, I should say, for the overview, what's going on in the world, I will use my Waite Rider and my Colette Baron Reed, the Good Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? So what's going on? I told you that we will be going into Virgo season. That will be on August 22nd. Now, I did talk a little bit about on the 20th, Mars enters Gemini, which will be very interesting. Mars, of course, associated with Aries, the god of war, Gemini, air energy, your thought processes, making plans, thinking things through. And just as kind of just as a thought about this, Geminis are very sharp. So the energies, this will be for everybody. The energies will be very sharp, very clear. And Mars, the god of war, if you've ever ticked off a Gemini, and they can get their things going, they can get their temper going, but they're very sharp, and they know how to basically, the words that fly out of their mouth can cut you down to the size. Okay, now it's something they're very controlled over this. They know what they're saying. So this is not to say that this is going to be affecting Geminis more than anyone else. This is the type of energy we have. Mars in Gemini. And the thing about this is it's lasting a long time. It goes, it's going direct, then it'll go retro, and then it'll go direct. And I can't remember if it's 6 months or 8 months. I do believe that it transitions out of Gemini. I do believe this, that it is in 2023. So we've got a lot of this very sharp, compelling, very strong energy. And Gemini, my wonderful Geminis, I tell you, my mom was a Gemini, and when she really needed to say what she needed to say, oh my goodness, it was, like I said, it could cut the person down to size, cut them off at the knees. Okay, just saying how that is. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. On the 21st, Mercury, which is in Virgo, will oppose Neptune, which is retrograde in Pisces. So that's that's an opposition. So there is a little bit. Mercury is again about communication, about also electronics. And so opposing Neptune is very dreamy, and Pisces is very dreamy and very deep. And, so it's going to be very clear. It's going to be kind of like, again, we can almost go back to that Saturn in Aquarius about illusions and reality. And this is one of the times that this will also help really separate. It's going to help separate what's real and what's not. Okay, so let's see if I have the time that I do not. Oh, yes. At 11:16 p.m. on the 22nd, and that's Eastern Standard Time, that is when Virgo season will begin. Now, the thing about that with Mercury will only be in that Virgo energy until the 25th. Then it goes into Libra, so we will have some interesting, because Libra is about balance. And my Libras, I'm so sorry. I want to give you all such big hugs. You have not really had an easy time of it since before your season, about, in 2021. It's just been, everything's been trying to shake you up, but we'll see how this all works out for you. Anyway, let's go on and see now I did tell you that I have prayed, meditated, infused the cards with Reiki energy. Oh, I am a intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message as it is given. Yeah, sometimes that's a little hard. Sometimes I want to add on a little bit more, but this is what we do. Okay, so higher power, and again too, I open myself to higher power, God, Holy Spirit. That is my belief system, but it doesn't mean that has to be your belief system. But I mention that so that you can then, take my language and then, adapt it to your beliefs and what you know to be your language. Okay? Okay, hope that makes sense. Anyway, let's see for okay, and the cards are flying. Okay. Now, I do think we had this. This was sideways. I do think we had this, or we had two of the aces on the week reading. So this is the Ace of Wands. Aces is a 1, new beginning, new start. Wands are fire energy, so we're still in Leo. It's also Aries, it's also Sagittarius, passionate, burning, very determined, very committed, very consuming energy. So this is something, it's a new start, but it's a new start that really means a lot. Now, it's not that emotional cup energy, which you really, it's like, I want this. This is more, the Wands energy is, I have to have this. So this is an energy for the weekend. It's like, I have to have this, or the world has to have this. New beginnings, but it's something that has to be done, has to happen. Okay, let's see what else we have here. I do like that the hand is coming out all bright and shiny, kind of has a sun around it in its own way, has the rays coming from it, but it's coming out of a darkened cloud, so maybe a storm cloud. So there is... Remember, I've been talking about light at the end of that tunnel. Things are going to be changing again, but this is something that's very passionate, very new, I have to have this. I have to have this. So let's see what we have here. Here we are. Anything that's reversed has a little stronger energy. Oh, take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. You keep me moving, you keep me on air, so thank you. Here we go. Next card is, we had this. We've had this recently. And again, once I deliver my message, I don't always remember when that was. But I do know we had this recently. I think, again, in the week reading, the week prior, the Monday through Thursday. This is reversed, a little stronger message. We do have a 4. Numbers mean something. Numbers have energies to it. Also, the synchronicity of numbers. Many people see the 444s. Many people see the 111s. So 4 is about stability. It is about leadership and organization. This is the 4 of Pentacles. Pentacles is our earth energy. Virgo, right around the corner. It's also Capricorn, Pluto's in Capricorn, and it's also in Taurus. Money, job, career, could be about your home. It's very tangible energy. So here we have this king sitting on his, his throne in the background with that, and he's guarding his money. He's holding on to his money, but yet his money is, there's money on top, so he's thinking about his money. So there is something going on with the money situation. Now, a lot of times when I'm in my other decks, it's about, reciprocity. It's about, receiving and giving and, and are you giving too much? Are you not giving enough? I'm getting kind of a very guarded energy about money, and it makes sense with all the things that are going on. And yet at the same time, the king does have his money. So the king is wise with his money. The king knows where these gold pentacles are. So he's guarding it, he's watching it, he's thinking about it, he's standing on it. He just, he's just got his money all over himself. He just knows that he has to make sure that he takes care of this. So there is a wisdom here also. If you look at the king, he doesn't look frightened. He doesn't look elated. He does look very aware. So there is an awareness of money energy coming, or we've been having it, because like I said, I think this was part of the Monday through Thursday reading also. Okay, our last card here, the Emperor. So we have another 4 energy here. This is major arcana energy. I do get with the Emperor, again, that stability, that organization, that, that tangible energy here. Now, the Emperor gives me a lot of times with the Emperor, I feel the masculine higher power, okay? And, like with the Empress, it's more the feminine higher power, the Holy Spirit, and then the Emperor is more the, the father energy here, the patriarchal energy here. The Emperor stands above the king. The Emperor, I do love this, one of my subscribers said, the Emperor is above the king without all the drama of the kings. So, very sharp, a lot of wisdom here, a lot of stability, making rulings. So there could be, there's just a lot of, well, and also too, we've got the ram's heads all around too. So we do have, Aries energy with that too. So there could be something going on. Remember Mars in Gemini. So there could be some, some decrees, some sort of, we're talking about whatever's going on, money, new opportunities, things like that. But the king is also ready to get up. The king is ready to move. The king is ready to make some changes also. I shouldn't say that. I mean the Emperor. I kind of feel like, just with the fact that he's got whatever he's wearing, his robe, he's not going to get tripped up. He's not getting tripped up. So interesting stuff. Something happening, watching the money, the Emperor, the higher power, patriarchal, or the masculine energy watching over us. Again, major arcana. So something with money, new opportunities with money, kind of, is it God sent? Is it being, the only thing about the Emperor with these cards is that he does look very stern. He does look very stern to me. He is kind of like that stern father that said, did you do what I told you to do? Let's see what else we might have. What do we have with our Colette Baron read? The Good Tarot for our overview. This is for more of our overview. So we have a 1-4-4 energy. Now, a lot of times, I don't mention this ever. I've really never mentioned this, but if you notice that on some of my cards, I have a little Y, sometimes a YN, and on these cards. Basically, this is a yes card. So if you had a question about your money or something, this also has a yes. But I'm going to say, take that with a little grain of salt. The yes, no's with a grain of salt, because there's been times that I just knew that it was something totally different than what it might have come up with. So let's see what we have. The Emperor also in my other decks represents Michael. Michael is the angel, the archangel, the warrior archangel, the one that leads the archangel, or leads the angelic force for, to defend and to protect too. So let's see what we've got here. Okay. Just one card. Strength. So now we have the Strength card. We have an 8. 8 is an unlimited opportunity, unlimited possibilities. Strength is, usually this is a kindness through strength. There's strength in numbers. There's strength in just doing what is right, doing the right thing. There's strength that helps to tame the wild beasts. A lot of times there is Archangel Ariel is related, or is, in my other decks with the strength. And there is a lot of heaven, earth energy going on with this. So this, whatever this is though, it is kind of have strength through faith, and, just keep your eyes on the prize, keep your eyes forward, and things do happen, things do move forward. We get through so many things. Anyway, we have that strength. 2 major arcanas. Let's see, is there anything I can see with her per se? Something about her necklace, and I can't quite see what it is, but something about her necklace is attracting me. She does have a mask on, which is interesting. So it's like you do have, you have strength, but it's masked. It's masked. So it's not necessarily right out there. So interesting with that. Okay, you know what I'm saying. You know what I want. I want you to, let me know if you get another interpretation. I'm always interested. So please comment below. Interesting times, always, always. Schumann resonance it's been kind of getting into a pattern, but it's not, the pattern has been more with the timing than it has been with the veracity. So it's kind of makes me feel like it's like aftershocks or it's pre-shocks, like an earthquake type of energy. Not that we're not having an earthquake, but it's kind of that is what I'm feeling. It's like a precursor or it's an aftershock. So we will see what we will see. Okay, take a moment again to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Let me know what you think about this, and why don't we start our readings now? Hello, my Pisces. How are we doing? Are we good? I feel like we're coming up for some air. We're coming up for some air, my Pisces, and it's all good. It's all good. The air is fine up here, so come on up. Come on up for some air. Let's see. What else does higher power have? So coming up from air for some air. I think that you should find that there is a little bit of a release. Like if you're diving down and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't breathe. I'm gonna just burst, and then you come up and then so you take that cleansing breath, and that gets you started. That gets you ready for your next adventure. Okay, let's see what we have. What does higher power have for my Pisces? Do we have a new adventure? Here we go. I always feel, I think it's been about a good year, but I always feel, my Pisces, that you're moving forward more and more. Okay, so we are reversed, and I'll tell you that Gemini, Scorpio, and now you have been reversed. All the other ones, and we're coming down to you, and then we will be doing Cancer. So you are reversed. Strong message for you. First card is the Hermit. Okay, take some time for yourself. Take some time to get, kind of regroup a little bit. Try to look for the Hermit. Okay, Archangel Raziel. Raziel is part of the Magician, is with the Magician card. As in heaven, so on earth type of energy. You can make anything happen. We have a 9 energy here. 9 is let's wrap it up. You've got everything you need. So they do really, the two of them really do connect with this. The Hermit is about stepping back a little bit and regrouping. The Hermit is about getting your groove back on, is connecting with your higher power, connecting with your sense of peace also. It's getting your chakras in alignment. It's also looking for the light. It's also getting your light. It's not necessarily looking. I shouldn't say that. It's actually taking your light and giving it extra fuel so it continues to shine, because you've got more to go. You've got a lot more to go, a lot more to come. So this would be a weekend where I would just really say, concentrate on you, concentrate on your spiritual nourishment. It said it's something about nourishment for one of the signs. So if you cross watch, you might come across that. But this is really getting yourself into a better place, and it's really getting yourself ready for more. Okay, so spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. So again, too, so here this is Archangel Raziel, and you can see he's lit. Now, he's on a path. It may not be a path that he can really see, but he brings the light. He brings the light. That's part of that is through his own intuition, his own connection. Okay? So next card, reversed, King of Air. So King's underlying energy is air. King of Swords. This is air energy. Thought processes, making plans, thinking things through. I do feel a little bit of a legalistic type of energy here too. Kind of going with what's right and wrong, and not looking into the colors, not looking into why or what. Okay? Now the king, of course, stands in his power. The King of Swords is the oldest of all the tarot. And he is, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Mars is going into Gemini, so that could be bringing up a fighting spirit, even though the King of Air is really what's right, what's wrong. Okay? It's also a professional energy, but not necessarily like the King of Earth. King of Earth is more of that doer, is more, more of a let's get this done. a subject matter expert. The King of Air is more of the theologian, the more of the one that's doing, is doing the reading the writings, okay, reading the old languages. So he is more theoretical than he is practicum. Okay? So the King of Air is brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence. You'll know what to say. Seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional consideration. So don't let your water energy overcome your air energy. Okay? Again, it's like you're coming up for air. It feels like you're not drowning anymore. Next card reversed. Now we have the Queen of Air. So we've got one of the royal couples here. Now the Queen's underlying energy is water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional, caring. But again, it's that air energy. It's thinking things through and really, so that I think it's like you've got to kind of, step away from a situation. It's stepping away from people's drama and really looking at it very impartially and very objectively. So something's going to happen this weekend, but you need to not necessarily jump right in. Don't jump right in. Think things through, and then really you're going to be magnificent in how you present. Okay? So, independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. I don't know, are you cleaning out your storage unit? Something my husband, the Pisces, does not like to do. So clearing away what does not serve you? Something about 12 years ago? Yeah, that serves me. Sorry. Anyway, let's see what we have with John Hall. Okay, ooh. Well, this is Triumph. This is Major Arcana. This is the Chariot. This is a 7. 7 is divine umbrella, divine intervention, divine interference. Triumph. This is victory. This is riding into, well, it could be a new promotion. It could be, it's not losing. Let's put it that way. But because this is the Chariot, it's not, you're not necessarily triumphant on your own. You're triumphant because of your connection with higher power. So it's kind of like, this is one of the times, the Chariot is when I'm always like, God, Lord, take the wheel. And you have to then let higher power lead the way. But you come out of it really good. Anyway, let's see. Let's see my Pisces, what this is. But again, too, you need to step away from drama. If you find it's getting if the people around you are, you step away. You think logically. You be the royal couple. You be above that. You step above that, okay? And you will win. You will win. Anyway, let's see what we got here with the Angels of Abundance. So you win, you win, you win. I like that. Because the king, the royal couple of air energy, I mean, they're a little bit standoffish, but you need that. You need to step back in order to see things and also to strategize. To strategize. Whatever this is, you needed to strategize. Okay, this is reversed. Savings. Now, this is interesting, too. This came up in one of the cards, too, one of the readings. I can't remember which one, but savings. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor if you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. Now tell me how that fits for you, my Pisces. Tell me how that fits for you. I know many, many Pisces that do this, and I know a few that don't. Anyway, let's see what crystal or energy we have for my Pisces. Let's see what we've got here. This one's reversed. Earth, so stay grounded. Abundance, fertility, harvesting, logic. I think your word there is logic. Okay, my Pisces, please comment. Let me know what this means. Step away from the drama. Think things through. you win. Anyway, my Pisces, take a moment, please, to comment, like, share, subscribe. Click on that bell for notifications. As always, my Pisces, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.